Yeah. No, and we should go into the details of it. We've spoke about area developer. We've mentioned master a couple times.
No,
So
now
kind
we're
of say,
back to the acronyms too. I don't care what you call it. And now this is a Jantize America. I'm a regional franchisor. I'm an area developer. I'm a master franchise. I'm a mini master franchise. Every franchisor has a different name for it,
yeah,
right? And I even spoke with the guys at IFA at the convention down in Atlanta. It's like, hey, there's got to be some sort of similarities why we're calling it these things. And I have the reasons, and I know why at Jantize America we are area developers. It's because my office, the National Franchise Support Center, takes care of all the billing, the credit, the collections, all those hassles and headaches. And at the end of the year, the 1099 comes from me, not our area developers. There's a couple other reasons too. I'll share at another time.
yeah.
But guess what? I had the broker on that. He had the same question, JD. What is it? I don't like that. I don't know what he wants to call himself. I'm like, I don't care. Guess what you should call it? JD, call Jantize America a money-making machine franchise. That's what we are, right?
Count me in. Count me in, Paul.
And I'm not making any earnings claims, but who
Right.
cares? My point is, who cares what you call yourself, whether you call yourself Chili's or McDonald's, right? McDonald's is only McDonald's because of their systems, not because of the McDonald's brothers.
Mhm. No, that's really powerful. All of that, just diving into, the money making machine and just the opportunity that really nobody knows about. A lot of people, when they think about buying a franchise, buying an opportunity, you really think you're kind of buying a 9 to 5 job.
And
But
that's thinking too, though. And I do want to. You're not buying any franchise, bro, at Jantize America. I'm going to award you a franchise because, as I said earlier, too, I already sold some franchises to some guys who weren't qualified. So, and remember, too, even the social, you don't sell a franchise. Franchises are, or they used to be awarded back in the day when I first started.
yeah,
Now they may be sold because there's so many franchise sales development people who jump around from devco to devco or wherever they're at next. I don't even know what the terminology is for that either. Franchised, outsourced. We probably should get a list, man. We've gone through too many high topics and haven't focused on the topic we should have, right?
yeah, we've kind of gone in and out in a bunch of things, trying to crush everything into a small period of time. But
Call in your questions.
you've shared a lot of really interesting knowledge. The viewers easily have learned a lot today. And I think just that you brought up a bunch of really cool points in terms of, what you were just mentioned in terms of franchise development. As a broker, one of the things I'm telling candidates to really evaluate is these franchise developers, what's really their tie to the franchise, whether they have that family relationship, maybe they personally own the franchise, or like you said, is it someone that's gone to 10, 12 different franchises and, their reason for joining is, oh, my friend showed me the opportunity and, it aligned financially with what I was looking for. So making sure that everything aligns and the people that you are investing your time with, they're investing with you as well. And, maybe they've made that similar investment as well, have been in your position as well, and can really understand that. So I think that's really valuable.
JD, I don't want to contradict you either, though, but I have also found a lot of brokers who I meet at the Franchise Broker Show or even the Business Alliance Show. They're Business Alliance brokers for 6 months, and then they're working for a franchisor. So are you in it? That goes back to that too. I think, are you in it for the mission or commission? Why would you invest 20, 30, 40, $50,000, buy all these leads for your own business and then quit 6 months later to go work for somebody else? Right? There has to be a vested interest if you're if you're awarding the franchise. I think there should be a vested interest other than capital gains and clock in and then clock it out. And I don't know, again, there's a lot of great franchise sales organizations out there too that do a really good job.
Yeah, really, with any of those organizations, the goal is having those back office, having those resources, having those tools, very much like a franchise, so that you can rely upon that. And just like any industry, there's bad apples in anything. There's bad franchises. there's bad brokers, brokers, consultants, they have such a bad name. Salespeople have such a bad name. So that's why, as a candidate, you have the option to evaluate different brokers, different consultants, and like you said, evaluate what their why is, what their mission is, because a lot of people, even as I talk to other brokers, they tell me straight up they're a broker because, they like the finances, they like the financial gain. And, you can do a couple of deals a year and live a nice, cozy life. And you don't have to deal with employees, most importantly, that a lot of people don't want to deal with. So making sure when you're investing in something, they have your values, they have your mission, they have your why at heart. And I think that really ties back into the social media and the importance of just building that personal brand. And, that's why I personally deliver free value to people on a daily basis so that whether they're interested in franchising, maybe they're not, I'm providing that value to people on a daily basis so that that's where my why is, to provide these value to other people. And